Hello dear pharmacy student, my name is Jayashree Kokat and I am working as a lecturer at Abasaheb Kakade College of Pharmacy, Bodegaon. Welcome. In today's session, we will be discuss on the numbering of heterocyclic compound. In previous part, we complete about the nomenclature of heterocyclic compound and today we discuss about the numbering of heterocyclic compound. So, as I told you in last lecture, in last session, heterocyclic compound means what? Simply the cyclic compound which contains one or more heteroatom other than the carbon. That compounds are known as heterocyclic compound. So start for the numbering of heterocyclic compound. For the numbering of heterocyclic compound, I will explain one example and rules for the numbering of heterocyclic compound. So first, if your heterocyclic ring or the heterocyclic compound contains only one heteroatom, see in this structure nitrogen is the heteroatom, then how the numbering is given to this ring or this compound? So first rule for the numbering of heterocyclic compound is numbering is always started or one number is always given to heteroatom. Okay. In this structure, nitrogen is heteroatom, so give the one number to nitrogen, then second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. This is the anti-clockwise method. If your compound contain only one heteroatom, then clockwise or anti-clockwise both methods are correct. Means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 clockwise. A structure and B structure, clockwise and anti-clockwise both methods are correct in this structure because there is only one heteroatom. But first rule is only that numbering is must started from the heteroatom or number 1 is always given to the heteroatom. This is the first rule for the numbering of heterocyclic compound. Then second rule for the numbering of heterocyclic compound, if your compound contains one substituent in your compound, one substituent or the functional group, See in this example, COOH group, carbonyl group is joined to this pyridine ring. Then how the numbering is given? First rule, remember first rule is applicable to all rule, means numbering or the starting of the numbering of heterocyclic compound must be started from the heteroatom. There is no any change for that rule. If your compound contains heteroatom plus any one substituent or the functional group, then again numbering is started from heteroatom, but give the numbering as manner as possible least number is given to substituent or the functional group, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is the correct method for the numbering of this compound which contains one functional group, because one number is given to heteroatom but give the number to substituent as possible as least number. Okay, so in this manner 3 number goes to this functional group, that is carbonyl group. If you are giving the numbering in this manner, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the wrong method. Then third rule for the numbering of heterocyclic compound. If your heterocyclic compound contains more than one substituent in your ring, more than one substituent or the functional group. See this example, pyridine contains COOH group, then again COOH group, OH group and CH3 group. This is the third rule for the numbering of heterocyclic compound. Again numbering is started from heteroatom, no doubt, this is the fixed rule. But how the numbering is given to remaining substitution? So there is again one rule for this substitution or your compound contains more than one substituent, then arrange that all substituent in a alphabetical manner, means check out which substituents are present in your ring and arrange that all substituent in a alphabetical manner, and that way you can number for the this compound. Means your this in this example, one is the first is the carbonyl group, second one is the again carbonyl group, third one is the hydroxyl group, and fourth one is the methyl group. When you arrange this, then numbering is as manner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So if your compound contains more than one or more than two substituent in your heterocyclic ring, then numbering is given as manner that all substituent arranged in alphabetical order, and alphabetically that numbering is given to that compound. This is the third rule. Then fourth rule for the numbering of heterocyclic compound is, if your compound contains more than one heteroatom. If your compound contains more than one heteroatom, then how the numbering is given to that particular compound? See, this is the oxazole. When your compound or your heterocyclic compound contains more than one heteroatom, then there is a one rule, or the priority order or the preference order. Remember, preference order is oxygen, sulfur and nitrogen. Means if your ring contains oxygen and nitrogen in a same ring, then first number or the least number must be given to oxygen, and then second one is the nitrogen. Okay, so this is the oxazole ring. Remember that any ring which contains more than one heteroatom, then preference order must be as oxygen, sulfur, nitrogen. If your ring contains sulfur and nitrogen in as a heteroatom, then first number must be given to sulfur, and after that nitrogen. This is the preference order for the more than one heteroatom. Then fifth and the last rule for the numbering of heterocyclic compound is, if your heterocyclic compound contains 2 nitrogen. If your heterocyclic compound contains 2 nitrogen, then how the numbering is given? See this example. Both are the nitrogen, then how the numbering is given? For that purpose, there is again one rule. If heterocyclic compound contains 2 nitrogen, then one number is always given to the saturated nitrogen. Saturated means what? The nitrogen which contains single bond, not a double bond. That saturated nitrogen must be given one number, and unsaturated nitrogen atom give 2 number, 3, 4, 5. This is the correct method for the numbering of heterocyclic compound which contains more than 2 nitrogen atom. Saturated nitrogen must contain one number and unsaturated nitrogen contain 2 number. So for the purpose of numbering of heterocyclic compound, these 5 rules are very important. I hope you enjoy and understood this session. Thank you.